Babalik po dito sa Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Dalawang sets na nga po ang nakukuha ng ating Creamline Cool Smashers. Pero pumapalag na itong ating Iriga-Navy Lady Aragon in that second set.
Sa umpisa, nakadikit pa ang Lady Aragons. In fact, they're only behind about 2 in the first 20 points of the second set. 11-9 lamang yung talaan. Maski dumating tayo sa unang technical timeout, hindi naman ganun kalaki ang kalamangan ng Cool Smashers. Pero biglang puniglas itong sila Gemma Galanza. Combining once again with Eliza Valdez, teaming up with Risa Sato, of course, under the baton of Gia Morado. Eventually, they softened up the defense ng Lady Aragons. Ngayong hindi ganun katindi ang blocking ng Lady Aragons. At kahit na matibay ang kanilang core defense, eventually you have to do a better job defending them and slow down the attackers and of course score points off blocks. Bagay na hindi nila nagawa. They only had a total of 4 attack points in the first set. They had better success dito sa second set. Unfortunately, 0 sa blocks, 0 sa service aces, and once again, a dominant performance para sa Cool Smashers for the second straight set. There's no stopping the Cool Smashers. Were intent and hell-bent on getting to the semis after this face-off. Ang kanilang pangalawang pagharap sa Lady Aragons in this second round.
Ito din, present na present, sumusuporta dito sa ating Creamline Cool Smashers. Pero kanina, maganda ding maibanggit natin, Coach Ron, yung pagpasok ng mga second string nitong ating Cool Smashers. So, may pagbalasa pa dito si Coach Pai, giving some playing time, quality minutes naman ng performance ng mga pumasok kanina. Pero ito, unang puntos, courtesy of a service error mula sa ating Iriga-Navy Aragons.
And for the third straight set, yung unang puntos ay makukuha ng Cool Smashers.
So, titingnan natin kung gising na ba sila dito. Drop shot from Igia. That gives the first point for Iriga.
Going in between zones 4 and 5. At magandang placement ng tira. Underhand set. Excellent placement.
Simpleng wallop lang.
Soft.
Makahanap ng butas sa gitna. Pero ito, Eliza will try to answer back off the block. Puntos para dito sa ating Cool Smashers.
Another piston play directed by Gia Morado, and Valdez delivers, scoring against the double block.
Eliza Valdez.
Eliza again on the service line. Picked up there by Agno. And sasagot dito si Bombita gets another point for Lady Aragons. Punta natin ang ating mga tweets. Sabi ni Saturn Sky, let's go Creamline Cool Smashers. Go, 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 ating ulit. Hope to see a PVL game in person. Sana maglaro din kayo dito sa Mindanao. Solid volleyball fan here from Sarmiento, parang Maguindanao.
Ang Cagayan ba Mindanao?
Yes po,
Mindanao,
Cagayan de
diba?
Oro tayo.
Mindanao.
On Saturday, abangan mo, nasa Cagayan de Oro yung Creamline Cool Smashers, saka yung Bangko for La Spikers. Yan ang mag-ahayap dyan sa CDO. Pero ito, sabi naman dito, ni Loki na Luviophile. Sabi niya, yes, ang daming nilang pinagdaanan bago makarating dito sa Legazpi. Pero sulit naman yung laban nila versus Bocari last Sunday.
Marahay na gabi sa inyong lahat dyan sa mga taga-Legazpi. At maraming salamat.
Enjoy naman talaga sila doon.
Oo naman, daming nanood mo.
And hindi ka talaga malilugay kung 5-setter ang isang match. And we had 1 for 3, pero basahin natin yan mamaya. Balik tayo dito sa ating ball game. 4-2. Abante pa din po ang ating Creamline Cool Smashers. Kung kakasapo lang po sa amin dito ngayong hapon or ngayong gabi rather, dalawang sets na din po ang nakukuha nitong Creamline. Titingnan natin kung babawi ba dito ang Iriga-Navy Lady Aragons, pero lalabas yung huling palo doon. Rather, there will be a clarification of calls from our linesmen. Ano nangyari? Yeah, go.
Ball is in. Point and serve.
Inside daw ang palo. At yun daw ang basa ng linesmen guarding that vertical line or the longer line that we're seeing here inside the ball. So the call is, or the point is awarded to Iriga. Igia, they're on the serve. Morado goes to Mandapat. They go to
Smart.
Ramas. Smart play there.
Very smart. Again, that same zone. In between zone 4 and zone 5. Yan ang pinaguhulugan ng bola rito ng Lady Aragons.
Pero hindi nakagulat-gulat yung magpalo ni Terang kasi Terang plays beach volleyball actually and so
Puro
pitik
drop
yan ng BVR so marunong yan sa mga ganyang paluan lang ba?
Unang tikim ng kalamangan
Lady
para dito sa
Oragons.
Lady Oragons.
Top by 1.
That's courtesy of the hit of Gumabaw that doesn't cross.
Service.
Na-rover para kay Mitch Gumabaw.
Megia still on the service line. Pupunta sila kay Galanza. Nandun si Tikar, ngunit hindi niya lang naangat na maayos yung bola. Puntos para sa Cool Smashers, tied at 5.
Nag-umpisa yung karera ni Gemma Galanza sa PVL, hindi para sa Cool Smashers. She played for a different team before, but found herself dito sa roster ng Cool Smashers. She seems to be really at home dito sa roster na bagay star-studded talaga na may tuturing.
At mas nakilala pa natin yung Maring Gemma na tinatawag nga nitong Cool Smashers. I believe that's the Power Smashers under Coach Nes Pamilar. Yung unang team dito, Lawag. Coach Gemma, Lawag Power Smashers back when we were still
Lady
SPL.
Oragons up by
So,
1.
ang ganda din ng growth nitong si Gemma.
Substitution.
Yung mga players nga natin sa college, pag napunta sa SBL at PVL, parang nagpo-blossom lalo. Magaling naman talaga sila sa college pa lang. Pero pagdating dito, talagang makikita mo yung buong package.
Sabi nga nung ibang kasama natin, yung mga players daw natin dito, magaling na nga, gumagaling pa. At yun naman yung maganda ang gusto mong makita na like Eliza and other players, like even Phil na kakapanganak pa lamang, bumabalik at nakikita mong bumabalik dun sa vintage form easily.
The best avenue to compete against the best volleyball players all over the country.
Tabla tayo at 6 points.
Kasi nga may kasabihin, if you want to be the best, you have to be the best.
Let's see if Iriga will answer back here.
Dulin.
Good point there coming from Mima Dulin. Ito kasi may pinasok lamang ng third set.
Tama, pangalawang kalamangan para sa Lady Oragons. Play-inspired volleyball dito sa ating pangatlong set.
Oops. What a serve there coming from Mima Dulin. She gets an ace and that brings our Iriga-Navy Lady Oragons to the second technical timeout. Magbabalik po kami dito sa PVL. Nagbabalik po kami dito sa Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Abante po for the first time in this match ang ating Iriga-Navy Lady Oragons. At punta naman natin ang report dito ni Janine Choi.
Sinjun at Coach Ronnie, ang kapitana ng Lady Oragon na si Grace Bombita ay nagsimulang maglaro ng volleyball nung siya ay nasa grade 3. Sinubukan rin niyang maglaro ng table tennis at ng badminton pero sinabi niya iba ang volleyball. At ramdam niya sa kanyang puso na volleyball daw talaga ang sport para sa kanya. Dagdag pa ni Grace, iba pag passion na ang pinag-uusapan dahil when you're passionate about something, kahit gaano kahirap ay masaya ka pa rin. At kasama na dito sa sakripisyo na sinasabi ni Grace ang paggising ng maaga araw-araw. 3:30 AM nagsisimula ang kanyang araw dahil bumabiyahe pa siya mula Cainta, Rizal para umabot sa 6 AM training nila sa Fort Bonifacio. Sinabi ni Grace na talagang mahal niya ang volleyball dahil ang dami na niyang natutunan tulad ng discipline, perseverance at time management. Balik sa inyo, Sinjun at Coach Ronnie.
Maraming salamat, Janine. We've heard a lot of stories when it comes to waking up early in the morning, extra effort.
Wala pa yan, Sinjin. I think the stories of our athletes that we are following right now goes further back.
Yes.
Di ba? Yung mga maraming nanggaling sa hirap, maraming hindi makapag-aral halos. Ito, sakripisyo lang ng oras at pagsakay ng jeep, pero yung iba talagang mas malalim yung pinaggalingan ng kahirapan.
I would even remember yung story na sinasabi lagi ni Rox about kay Pan Patino who played a while ago. Yung dati siyang nagbenta ng banana queue para supportahan yung kanyang pamilya. So maraming kwento talaga dito at magandang hugot ng kwento yan, Janine. Maraming salamat. Pero balik tayo dito sa ating ball game. 2 puntos ang abante dito ng ating Lady Oragons and Lisa Sato.
Outside shot.
Her ball goes a bit too long.
10-7.
Abante na ng 3 puntos itong ating Lady Oragons after the technical timeout.
Substitution.
Babalik dito si Eliza Valdez.
Timeout to Valdez.
This is the red flag para sa Cool Smashers because hindi lang nakatikim na kalamangan, nakadagdag ng kalamangan. 3 na ang abante rito ng Lady Oragons.
Let's see how they will correct that. Basang-basa na nila si Sato. They go to Bombita. She is denied there. They go up to Bombitas on the second try. Valdez was there. Quick play again. Ball is still alive. Morado chooses Valdez, punches it in. Great save there coming from Bombita. Nice save from Gumabaw. Ramas goes to Acuna. Buhay pa po ang bola. They go up to Valdez. Off the hands of the blockers.
Valdez, rule the block.
They get the points.
8, serving 10.
Excellent save. Coming from the Cold Smashers. Look at this type of plays. Nabubuhay dun sa huling rally na yun.
5 out.
That is the
8.
Bangko save of the
Gabriel.
day, courtesy of Michelle Gumabaw, yung one-handed reaction.
Not giving up on that play, and I thought that point was going their way once again. And Lady Oragons were attempting to build a 4-point cushion. Instead, na ibabang kalamangan nila sa 2.
Tingnan natin paano sasagot dito ang Lady Aragons dahil binilit na si Shai Cabriana. Valdez on the other side, drop ball. Great save there from Lady Aragons. Gia one hand to Risa. And that's off the block. Puntos. At mahabol ang ating Cool
9,
Smashers.
serving 10.
Another Bangko save of the day here coming from Grace Bombita and Picard, rather Agno on the last ball.
They average about 16 digs per set. Talking about itong Iriga, third best in the competition. Kaya lang yung Cool Smashers ay number 2 eh. Sa hanay ng mga pinakamahusay sa dig department.
Tsaka sa atake, mataas din yung ating
Egia with the back.
Kompleto yung roster.
11.
Hindi lang mahusay na player sa opensa, pati sa depensa, pati playmakers, kombinasyon, dalawang libero, and you see the depth in every position that they have built. That's why we mentioned earlier yung roster power, talagang injected investment to make sure that they have the best available talent in the roster.
That's why we will see more of our
into the
Cool
block.
Smashers. Ito, Michelle Gumabaw
10,
scoring from that open side.
Look at that set coming from Morado. Far away from the net, yet Gumabaw is able to
Eliza Valdez.
connect and beat the double block.
May pagkabuka pero pagganda pa din, saktong-sakto.
Sakto sa sweet spot yung palo eh.
Sasagot si Guiguy.
Low
Pero hindi
balls.
bumusot.
We're tied at 11.
Palo ni Guiguy.
So, could be the turning point yung huling puntos, yung pinakamahabang rally. Dahil kanina 11-7 na dapat yan. Instead, we're tied after the first 22 points at 11 all.
Back to the ball game. Tabla tayo at 11 points. Cabriana goes to Egia Permiscom. At yan sa iangat para kay Gumabaw off the blockers. Gia goes for Gumabaw again. Great save there from Egia. Pinangat dito para kay Galanza.
Difficult angle.
They go to Egia again. At yan sa na nagangat. Sobra! Regalo para kay Divine
12.
Egia.
11.
And the Lady Oragons will take it. Every free point is going to be critical sa kanilang kampanya. First time in this match and they are ahead at this point of the match. Actually, ngayon sila lumamang sa set ito.
So, mukhang dito na lumalabas yung paghahandaan talaga nila na pinangako sa atin kanina.
Service
Kaya
out.
lang,
Tied at
mali
12.
naman at libreng puntos ang nabigay na naman nila dito sa ating Cool Smashers. Tabla tayo at 12 points. Crucial talaga yung mga services.
Risa Sato, serve.
Isa Sato naman ang magsaserve dito.
Pwede kang makapuntos dyan. Bakit hindi?
Yun
Wala
nga
ng
lang.
rally. Oo.
Yun nga lang, pag lumampas naman.
Ano
or
problema?
Ball
delay.
is out.
This is something that you can work on.
Creamline
Dahil ikaw
up
lang yan.
by
eh.
1.
Put in the hours to build your consistency and your accuracy. Of course, reading kung sino yung weakest link sa reception ng kalaban.
Bumalik ang tabla dito kina Coach Ty. Pakinggan natin timeout ng Iriga.
Wala natin ibibigay sa akin. Nandito na tayo, isa lang naman yan, no? Ha? Isa lang. Receive lang tayo ng maayos. Isa lang. At inalamang na tayo. Pero ginagawa nyo, hinihintay nyo abutan kayo eh, bago magpapaiwan kayo. Wag ganun. Pagka nauna na kayo, tuloy-tuloy nyo na. Ha? Laban lang tayo. Laban lang.
Pinapaayos yung mindset ng kanyang mga manlalaro. Talking about the coaching staff of our leader kasi daw naghihintay daw silang mahabol sila, magpapaiwan daw sila at yun daw yung na-notice nilang pattern kanina pa. So let's see kung magigising ba doon ang ating leader doon. Sato on the serve, picked up by Bombita, inangat ni Cabriana, going to Egia. Cross court
Igea.
and off the hands of Morado.
Morado.
Tabla tayo ulit sa
Tied
tres.
at 13.
A point after a timeout is always welcome for coaches. With players responding
Divine
and
Igea.
heeding their call to
Serving for the Lady
play better,
Oragons.
execute harder. Tied at 13 in the third set.
Morado goes up to Galanza down the line. Titignan natin.
Ball is out.
Ang labas.
14,
Outside.
13.
Itatawag ng ating
Lady
referees.
Oragons.
Kasamang gigil
on
na
top.
ron para kay Marin Gemma Galanza. 2 straight points for the Lady Oragons after they called timeout early.
Pero ang bilis nung pinalo doon ni Gemma. Looking at the leading scorers, top scorer now, Gemma Galanza for our Cool Smashers na Gumabaw with 8 points. On the
Gumabaw
other side,
ties the
Igea
set
and
at
Madud
14.
naman ang nangunguna.
Only one player has crossed the double-digit mark today, and that is Gemma Galanza. 18 points combined. Sa kabuang 64 points total so far for the Cool Smashers.
Michelle Gumabaw on the service line. Fabriana goes to Madulid. Bantay na ni Riza man dapat.
Macro play will not connect for Igea.
15, 14.
This will be 3 straight points. A counter run after giving up 2 straight to lose a 1-point lead. So dependang affair dito sa ating third set dogfight between the Cool Smashers and of course the Lady Oragons.
1 point advantage for the Cool Smashers. Service from Gumabaw. Cabriana goes up to the back row of Bombita. Picked up by Eliza. They go to Mandapat. Agno was there. Cabriana chooses Madulid. She's turned back. Pinangat dito para kay Madulid ulit. Binalik ulit. Madulid sa pangatlong pagkakataon. Galanza sa kabila. Cross court. Checked by Guyguyon. They go to Mandapat. Denied again. Great blocking from Iriga. Bombita with a good leg there. Madulid off speed naman. Galanza. Ooh! Long rally again that we have here. Free ball ang bibigay ni Igea. They go to the running Riza Mandapat, but that's too long.
Ball is out.
Tabla tayo ulit.
Tied at
Sa
15.
15.
The Lady Oragons dodging a bullet coming from Mandapat.
11 out.
Overtook her last attack.
Martinez in.
Pau Soriano is making her
Substitution
re-entry
Creamline.
with the score tied at 15 here in this third set.
Pinasok na ito si Carissa Martinez.
Carissa
Will play
Martinez.
a service specialist here for Iriga. Floater straight to Gohing. Soriano will try to score and that's off the hands
Second technical
of Iriga.
timeout.
Puntos
16.
para sa Creamline Cool Smashers.
Creamline.
Mauna sila sa second technical timeout. Babalik po kami dito sa PVL. Kiefer Avena inside the Phil Oil Flying V Center and we welcome you back here at the Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. And ulit yung mga bossing ng Creamline Cool Smashers, Sir Alan Acero, and of course, Sir Jonathan Nang. And yung nasa gitna, yung bagong GM ng mga aabangan natin from Creamline. May surprises sila ata next year. But ito, Eliza Valdez being attended to by their PT, Sir Jericho.
Part of a player's life, of course, is
End of the second.
Maintenance.
play-through injuries. So, yung mga iba na walang nararamdaman, ibig sabihin hindi masyado nakakapaglaro yun. But for those who have maximum playing time, most of the time merong iniinda yan, lalong-lalo na deep into this
Martinez
2018.
with an off-speed
And again, we're
shot.
tied at 16. After the second technical timeout, Martinez scoring and beating itong depensa ng Cool Smashers. Simple off-speed play for Iriga.
That ties the match at 16. Dikit ang third set natin. Titingnan natin sinong unang bibigay. Mas Valdez drops it in.
The drop shot.
Lamang sila ulit ng isang puntos.
17-16.
Truly gifted. Not only with a superior vertical, but the hand time that she's developed. And of course, the read on the defense.
Volleyball IQ.
Hindi mo na ituturo yan eh. You figure things out. One of very few Filipinas who have played abroad as an import.
Twice.
Ngayon naman si Mark
Morado.
Espejo yung naglalaro sa
Yes.
Japan. Saka yung Santiago
Sa
Sisters. So,
Japan din. So,
Doesn't cross.
paving the way paving the way.
Right. Oh.
Our
That's why you always have to mention sila Jim Balse, sila Nene Bautista, because these are pioneers sa SBL who have paved the way for these athletes right now that we're seeing na may pakita yung husay.
17 all na po tayo dito. Dumidikit talaga ang ating Lady Aragons. Pero ito, aabante naman sila at 18, courtesy of the ball that did not cross from the side of our Cool Smashers.
Up one, late here in the third.
Lethal server din ito, si Shai Cabriana.
Oo, Cabriana. Ayos-ayos. Number 4 among top 10 best servers. With 19 service aces heading to this game. And now they're on top by 2, 19-17.
Great efforts from our Lady Aragons. Talagang pinaghihirapan nila bawat puntos nila dito.
Outplaying itong Cool Smashers dito sa ating third set. Mas masipag at talaga fearless ang kanilang pinakitang attitude dito sa ating pangatlong set.
May konting gulang na din tayong napapansin. Nakikita nilang block is consistent, so ipapa-off the block. Valdez there, goes down the line. Basang-basa ni Madulid. Inangat dito para kay Bombita. At yun ang pupuntos.
Cause for concern for the Cool Smashers. As Coach Taibundit is about to call ceasefire because they're behind by 3 points. Only 5 points left to play and win para dito sa team ng Iriga.
Let's listen in to Coach Taibundit.
Running outside. Right, ball is defense easy. You not go. Get 1 point, XT. Don't meet tag and spy, don't meet tag. Game line.
Get 1 point. Specific instructions to the outside hitter, particularly Eliza, na gumawa ng pathway bago pumalo. Yung approach, full approach daw. Then yung sinasabi niyang running outside. Lumabas ka ng court. Service from Cabriana. They go to Eliza with full approach as instructed, and she gets a point.
Excellent reception coming from Mel Gohing. Was that Gemma Galanza? Gemma Galanza, we talk about reception efficiency. Number 2 overall, 44%.
Umawi agad dun si Eliza na kanina sinasabi, atin to, let's get it. Almost an ace there for Morado. Pinangat dito para kay Gumabaw. Cross
Straight
points. Humahabol rather. Ang Cool Smashers.
Gia Morado, number 5 ranked among our top 10 excellent servers. At ating number 1 sa listahan ng mga setters.
She's still serving for the Cool Smashers. Inangat dito. Parang Igia from the open side. Gia goes to Risa. Drops it in. Free ball ang ibabalik ng Iriga. Pinangat ulit dito para kay Valdez naman on a piston play. Denied there by Iriga. Answered by Valdez again on the second try.
Mahirap sagutin yun. First a piston play and then a combination setup coming from Gia Morado. 3 straight points after the timeout was called earlier by Coach Ty Bundin. Now we're tied at 20. Ganun din yung arangkada kanina rito sa Lady Oragons after they called timeout. Ooh, but
yun naman.
Gia Morado will give them a free point. Once again, they're behind 21-20.
Pero titingnan natin kasi ginigising na nga ni Coach Tay yung kanyang pupunan. So titingnan natin kung paano sila sasagot. Or maabantehan na ba talaga sila dito at makakasungkit ng isang set ang ating Lady Aragons. Sa Terta is now in the match. Another service specialist for Coach Ege Yusip, but also a defensive specialist.
She scored the only service ace, I believe, para dito sa Oragons in their last loss versus Ateneo.
Valdez from the back row, off the hands of the blockers.
Off the block.
Hard to guard, tough to defend.
Puno pa din ng power.
Sometimes almost impossible to stop.
Eliza Valdez, team captain.
Valdez pa din. Magsaserve. Free ball ang ibibigay ng Iriga. Sasagot dito para sa Cool Smasher si Gumabaw. Cross court!
Mabaw.
And that zone 1 hit
Full
or yung gitna ng zone 1 and zone 6
by 1.
ay epektibo talaga para dito sa ating Cool Smashers. Balikan natin yung huling puntos. Pinadaan sa seam ng dalawang blockers.
Service. Valdez.
Abante na ng isang puntos at 3 puntos na lang kailangan ng Cool Smashers.
That's an
Gawin nyo na po yung dalawa.
23.
After that, Eliza Valdez serve, which became an ace.
They were down earlier, 2017. And since that time, it's been a 6-1. Third set run.
Valdez.
After the timeout was called by Coach Taibundit.
Great reaction. 11 attack points na itong si Eliza. Back set, they go to Igia.
Gia down the line.
Overpowered yung
Hindi lang niya naiangat eh. Yung contact nandun, pero pabalik, hindi pa angat.
right position, hindi lang na-absorb properly.
Saka sobra din yung force din sa palong yun talaga.
Amaro, back in here for Coach Egayusit. Isang puntos ang kanilang kailangan para humabol at malay mo silang mga close out din ng third set. But Morado goes to Gumabaw off the hands of the blockers. Gabriana on the other side chooses Egia. That doesn't cross. Inangat dito para kay Madulid. Ooh, and that's off the hands of Galanza.
Right at 23.
Parang may sagot na talaga dito ang ating Lady Aragon sa third set.
Talagang pumapalag ng gusto. Saka yung quality ng opensa nila nakasabay na sa being solid ng depensa nila. 4 attack points lamang ito dun sa second set, remember?
But is that a little bit too late because Galanza
Off the hand
scores
of
the
Egia.
match point for our
Now
Cool
a set
Smashers.
point, match point.
First set point equivalent to the first match
Lady
point during the
Aragon.
third set para sa Cool Smash.
Tatlo spiker nila ngayon, di ba? Service sila, papalo kayo. Ano gagawin nyo? Tatlo yan. Sige maayos pa tayo, ha? Wala nyo mag-combination, di kayo pwede mag-single-single dyan kasi tatauhin kayo niyan. Ha? Kasi iniisip niya, isang block lang yan, tapos na, pero kailangan ibahin nyo, mag-combination kayo. Ha? Pasok ang quick, ha? Pasok ang quick! Nicole, pasok ang quick!
Na-acknowledge ni Coach Egay na maaaring or madaling mababantayan ng kanyang mga players ng Cool Smashers. So, klaro,
Specific point of attack.
combination play ang kailangan.
To stay alive here in the third set. They're behind 24-23.
So, nakasalalay ito sa playmaking ni Shai Cabriana. Titingnan natin. But it always starts with a good reception. Let's see. Egia, bit short on that reception. They go to Madulid.
Wow.
At nakapuntos pa dito
Off the hand of
ang ating Iriga-Navy Lady Dragons.
Yung entry ni Madulid, malaking tulong talaga para dito sa Lady Oragon. Saving the first match point of this contest.
We are tied here at 24 dues dito sa ating third set. Iriga with the serve. Egia with just enough serve. One-on-one. Pao Soriano at Guiguyon. Madulid again will try to score pero
Muntik na naman.
muntikan na.
Kundi lang kumabit sa net. Marahil, nahulog na naman yung off-speed na tira na yon. Papasok.
Tsaka yung target ni May dito, yung linya
Alanganin.
talaga.
Alanganin. Oo,
High
mahirap
risk.
sagutin.
Match point.
Gambler, very fearless.
Kaya ito, match point na ang ating Cool Smashers. Titingnan natin paano sila sasagot. Gabriana goes to Madulid on the third rally. They go to Egia from the back row, dropping it in. Pao Soriano was there. They go to Galanza. Picked up!
Galanza
But
ends the
it
set of
doesn't
the match.
Go up properly at walang nakahabol.
26.
Walang nakahabol ng second ball. The Cool Smashers win this. 3 straight sets. Matapos silang pahirapan ng Iriga-Navy Lady Aragon.
Pinahirapan ng gusto, lalong-lalo sa dulo.
Hindi na binigay ng ganun lamang kadali.
Lumaban.
Nagpakita talaga na kaya nila ito. The Cool Smashers naman, they showed some depth in their bench here. Nagpasok sila, nagbalasa ng tao.
Well, for some teams, Sinjin, when they feel danger, that's the time that they tend to play better. And they will be rewarded with an official spot in the semifinals as they will climb to 9-2, while the Lady Dragons will drop to 3-10 with one final game remaining in their playing schedule.
Yeah. And looking at the future schedule, yung Pocari makakalaban niyang Iriga next on Sunday. That's on the 18th. Sa kabilang panig naman, Creamline will be facing Bangko Perlas in CDO po on the 17th. They will be facing Petrogas. So 3 games pa itong Creamline. Petrogas naman sa Batangas on the 21st. That's a Wednesday. And Adamson on the 24th. That's a Saturday sa Batangas ulit. So 2 magkasunod na Batangas. And then the 25th naman, coach, will be our playoff. So yan yung schedule
Kung
na ng
meron.
PVL. Kung meron.
Kung mayroon.
Kasi namumuro eh. Kung titignan natin yung...
Oo nga naman. Okay, sinintensyahan mo na rin lang. Di, abangan natin pare-pareho. But right now, itong Cool Smashers will play for positioning. Dahil pasok na nga sila kasama ang Ateneo Lady Eagles. At abangan natin ang Perlas Spikers na nanalo rin ng Perlas kanina.
Yes.
Diba? So pasok na silang 3. Isa na lang ang pinaglalabanan ng pwesto sa ating Final Four.
So ito, mukhang kasama na ni Janine Choi ang ating player of the game. So Janine, sino nga ba ang ating player of the game?
Hi, Sinjun at Coach Ronnie. Kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game. No other than the phenom, Alyssa Valdez. So, Alyssa, compared to the first 2 sets na mas mabilis niyong natapos, ano sa tingin mo yung lapses niyo ng 3rd set kaya mas naging dikit yung score?
Well, we wanna siguro think na naging complacent kami, but definitely yung Lady Oragons talaga, yun talaga yung game nila. Lumabas talaga sa 3rd set. Kaya medyo lucky din kami na buti na lang lumabas sa 3rd set. Kaya hindi, parang it's a good win for the team.
So you have a lot of out-of-town games. Nung weekend lang galing kayo sa Legazpi. And this next weekend na naman pupunta kayo ng Cagayan de Oro. So ikaw, paano mo ba inaalagaan yung body mo? How do you recover?
Well, mahirap definitely. Pero as a professional athlete, kailangan mo talaga ng rest. Pero kailangan mo i-balance ng workout din talaga. Kasi you can't just sleep and eat all day. Pero kailangan mo rin mag-workout. Extra workout pa rin.
At dahil ikaw ang player of the game, sino ang gusto mong batiin?
Ako nagpapasalamat lang ako kasi si Sinjin, nalaman namin si Sinjin yung mag-cover, di ba? Madalas kasi medyo lamang siya na 5-setter. But sa mga friends ko, sa family ko dyan sa Batangas, hello, miss na kayo. And to all the fans na patuloy na sumusuporta po din po sa volleyball, maraming salamat. At sa Sabado, magkita-kita po tayo sa Cagayan de Oro and sana mag-enjoy po tayo lahat dyan.
Thank you, Lai. Back to you guys.
Ang galing na ni Alyssa Valdez. May pa-promo pa sa dulo. Pero salamat, Lai, ha, sa pagbati dun sa 5 sets. Maraming salamat. Pero yan, namimiss mo yung mga kapamilya mo, babalik ka sa Batangas soon. Pero ito, mauuna muna tayo sa Sabado po. Abangan nyo po ang games that we will be covering will be between our Adamson Akari Lady Falcons and our Fighting Warriors. That's the first game. Dito yan sa Philoil Flying V Center. And the second game, of course, will be between our Ateneo Motolite Lady Eagles and the Petrogas Angels. So yan yung last game nitong Ateneo. So that will be very interesting. And if Petrogas wins that, it will be very interesting because they will have an edge to enter the Final Four.
Angels, Lady Warriors, Fighting Warriors, jockeying for the only remaining spot in the semifinals. And we will see in the next play dates who will join the Cool Smashers, Ateneo, and of course the Perlas Spikers in the semifinals.
So wag po kayong kukurap, siguraduhin yung maabangan nyo yung mga last few games nitong PVL dahil maapektuhan yan yung positioning at kung sinong abang magharap sa ating semifinals. Pero ngayong araw, nagwagi ang ating Creamline Cool Smashers over the Iriga-Navy Lady Oragon. On behalf of my partner, Coach Ronnie Magsanok, our panel at large, Janine Choi, and of course, the whole SNA team, maraming salamat po sa pagsama sa amin dito ngayong gabi. My name is Sinjin Reyes na nagsasabing magkita-kita po tayo muli for more volleyball action dito lamang sa PVL.